I'm cooking venison scaloppine. I'm excited to be cooking this dish. This is one of my all-time favorites. I love to cook this because it's so quick, so easy, and if I've had a bad day, this is what I go to. It's a fabulous meal. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my meat, and I have pounded, actually this is a back strap, but you can use a hind quarter, any piece of meat, because you're tearing up the fibers anyway when you when you pound the meat out, you're breaking down the connective tissue and the muscle fibers. You're gonna dredge your meat into the flour, eggs, and your breadcrumbs, and then you're going to place your meat into the sizzling hot skillet. You always want to wait until your skillet is really hot, or it's going to steam the meat and you won't get that nice crunch on it that you want to get. And so you'll know it. You'll know it when you see a little bit of smoke coming up, and you can put a little bit of water in it and it'll sizzle too. I started with a venison back strap, and I cut it into medallions, and then I pounded it with my meat mallet and made it to about 1/8 of an inch thick. You can make it even thinner than that if you want to. And if you do, it'll just be that much more tender. It may fall apart on you though. All right, my venison is ready. And now I have about a pound of mushrooms. I'm going to put them into the pan. I'm gonna put a little bit more oil in here. And some marsala wine. You can use sherry as well for this dish. I'm gonna put about half of my butter. I have a couple of tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna put a little bit in it now so that it can absorb into the mushrooms. And then we're gonna reduce this by about half and add the rest of the butter and my favorite of all time herbs, thyme. My mushrooms have reduced a lot. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, and then I'm going to add the rest of my butter and my favorite herb, thyme. I'm gonna let these flavors meld together just a little bit, and then I'm going to plate it up. All right, I think it's about ready. Put these mushrooms on here. A little bit of that sauce. It is going to be so good. Put a little bit of parsley on the top, and you have got it made. Scott, do you like venison scaloppine?